I can drive down the street and I can look at 3 out of every 4 polls. They say carpet cleaning, $19.95 a room. That doesn't always work, does it?
No, it doesn't. Unfortunately, what a lot of these guys do is they put up a price like that as a come-on, and then if you want all the upgrades, then you have to pay for them. With ABC Real, we come in and we don't really sell any upgrades. Everything is included in the price.
Okay, let's do a little role play here. I know that my carpeting is dirty and it hasn't been cleaned. Start with the process, and I call 292-4335. Write that number down, ladies and gentlemen. 292-4335. I call you. What's the next step?
We'll come out and we'll look at your carpet and of course give you an estimate. But we look at for more than that. We'll even test the pH of your carpet. A lot of times cleaning companies will come out there, and just like when you do your laundry at home, you wash your laundry and then you put a fabric softener in there to bring the pH to the normal level.
What is pH?
pH is an indication of the acid or alkalinity of a substance.
Okay, keep going. All right.
To properly clean your clothes, you put detergent in the laundry, which is actually a type of oxidizer. That breaks down the dirt in your laundry, and then if you don't add, of course, if you don't add the fabric softener, your clothes come out stiff. What this fabric softener does is neutralize that oxidization, brings your clothes back to a neutral level so your clothes are soft and feel soft and clean, and of course sometimes smell good. You have to do the same thing with carpet. When you come out and clean carpet, the first process, of course, what no one else does that I know of, is we come out and vacuum your carpet before we even start.
It's interesting, yeah.
We need to vacuum the carpet to get the dust and dirt out of there, the loose dust, the dirt. Then we're going to pre-spray, and that's where we use the cleaner. Again, it's an oxidizing compound to break whatever is dirt and grease is in the carpet. Then after that, we're going to scrub with a brush, again, which other companies don't do, and then we come back and steam extract. And as we steam extract, we're adding the neutralizer or the softener, which you would call in laundry. We're adding the neutralizer, and so not only does your carpet come clean, but it's also soft and soft to the touch. And you won't have that stiff feeling that a lot of other companies leave in your home.
Okay, since you have this 4 or 5 step method of vacuuming and all of these other processes, does that make the carpets last longer before they need to be cleaned again, or is it just a professional way of making sure that you've done the perfect job?
Actually, it's both.
Both.
First of all, we want you happy with our work. In fact, we have a guarantee at ABC Real that when we come out, if our carpet job is not the most thorough job that you've ever had done on your carpets, we will do your carpets for free.
Now, in today's marketplace, I would assume that you do a lot of high-end homes and average-sized homes. But what about in the real estate market for people who want to sell their home and they've got it for sale by owner or something like this, or their home is up for sale? This would be a good time for people to come to your company, I would assume, and saying, hey, clean my carpet. And I would think that that helps sell the home a lot faster, that people are walking into a clean home.
Oh, of course. I mean, they say one of the best memory sensors is our sense of smell. So if you have a house that's visually attractive and aesthetically attractive and smells nice, it just leaves a better feel with people, and they'll be more attracted to that home. We'll come in and clean someone's home, and then we'll even come back after the person sells the home for the people that move in, and we'll come in and we'll do all the touch-ups and clean at no charge.
Excellent. 292-4335. Okay. You also do tile and grout cleaning. What's involved? Is that all part? Can you do it at the same time? Or is that a whole separate operation of going into the kitchen? Or if people have travertine and other types of flooring that need cleaning?
Actually, we can do that all at once if the customer wishes. Many times, what people don't realize is when you just mop and clean your floor, you're not really getting it clean. And in fact, a lot of that dirty residue water from the mopping process actually gets into your grout on your tile, and a lot of times you'll notice that in a lot of homes the grout just doesn't look clean anymore. So we actually have a steam extraction process where we can actually clean the grout, and we also suggest after you clean the tile or grout and the travertine that you come back and seal the floor, so that again when you're doing your general cleaning that dirty water doesn't get into the grout again.
I know, because we've had the commercial on for the window cleaning part of the ABC Rail operation, that not everybody can clean a window, that there are professionals who specialize in doing this. What about you and your company and your certification? And the word I'm getting at is training. And I want to take that one step further, the actual use of the chemicals that you use. What's involved in, let's say, your background and your people who work with you to do the job that you say to our viewers that you're doing?
Well, I'm partnered up, of course, with Joe Newman. We've been partners for about 2.5 years. We're actually registered with the Carpet Institute of America. We've actually been trained. Joe himself has actually been cleaning windows for probably 8-10 years now. We don't only just do residential, we do commercial as well. And we have references. You can ask anybody that we work for.
That's the other question I was going to get at, is that in order to have somebody come into your place of business where there are valuables, etc., I think people should ask for references. Do you not agree?
I totally agree, and we do have references, and anybody that's experienced our service is very, very happy. We've never had any complaints.
Typically, because of the extra work that you put into cleaning a carpet on a 2,000 square foot home, are you there in a day or 2 days, or what? What are you looking at timeline? Because I know everybody asks you that question.
That's a good question. If you ask my partner, I probably spend up too much time on a home.
Probably do.
But depending on the size of the home, I've on an average size home, let's say 1,600, 2,000 square feet, we could be in and out of there in a day. If it's a bigger home and we have several surfaces to clean, like carpets, possibly tiles, possibly countertops, flooring, then we might end up spending an extra day or two there. Because I want the customer to be happy. I'm not in there just to get in and out. I'm not happy unless I can go home with peace of mind knowing that the customer's happy. So if I have to spend a little extra time, then we will.
And I think one of the questions most people call, whether they see that number on the side of a telephone pole, is do you do the entire carpet, or do you just do the exposed carpet and leave the couch where it is? And I mean, tell us about.
We prefer to move the furniture, but some customers, they just want the general areas clean, and so we're there to do whatever the customer wants. Again, what I want to reiterate is on those posters that you see up on the road signs, we'll clean 5 rooms for $99. They're coming in and just doing a one-step process, and they're not. If you want a really thorough job, you have to pay for it. They're going to charge you extras. We don't charge all those extras. The only thing that we might have, and that's up to the customer and suggested by the Carpet Institute of America, is once a year, every year and a half, you should have your carpet Scotch guarded. And we do offer that as an extra if you want that done. But the stain removal, the neutralization, the extraction, that's all one price.
When you say stain removal, probably the number 1 issue are pets. Do you ever walk into a place and say, I can't do it? Or can you pretty well, pets are pets?
Some places might have to be pre-treated, and if it's just a small area, then we can take care of that. We might, if it's a heavier area, we might have to come in the night before and pre-treat it with special enzymes.
But you will be there the night before?
Yes. Of course. In some cases, you might have an area that pets have been going at for a long, long time. And in those cases, sometimes you may have to bring the carpet back, remove the padding, and actually acid wash the concrete underneath, and then reseal that. But that's only in extreme cases. Only in extreme cases.
But I think a homeowner knows when the carpet needs replacing, right?
Yes, and we will, I feel that we're very, very honest. And if we feel that, it's actually going to be more economically feasible for you to replace the carpet, then we'll let you know.
Okay, good. You're a good person.